Sri Guru Charana Kamalam Vande Ramashaya Bhutale Sri Rupanuga Bhakti Cha Krupa Murtim Narayana Namaste Gurudevaya Sarva Siddhi Pradayane Sarva Mangala Rupaya Sarvananda Vidaya Ye Shri Guru Jnana Dina Bandho Swananda Data Karunai Kasindo Vrindavana Naita Avatara Prasida Sri Radha Pranyapracha Traya Swabho Jagannatha Guru Samsara Varnina Dagdam Mam Kaladashtam Chatvamam Sharanam Radha Sanmukha Samsaktim Saki Sangha Nivasinim Twamam Satatam Vande Guru Rupam Param Sakyam Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Savanta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. First of all, let me offer my millions of obeisance lotus feet of love today. Bhanuga Guru Varga Nama Nishma Santani Pravichan Dandavat. All present future past Vaishnavas. Tavat Dandavat. Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Patitanam Pavane Yo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Last last 2 days I'm here in what do you call Badrinath. Badrinath is up in the Himalayas. This is where Lord Krishna sent Uddhava at the end. So there is actually this temple worship of Uddhava is also there along with Badrinath. And many amazing things are there. Cave of we went today to cave of Vedavyas, and then Ganesh. Very cold here. You can see snow on top of the mountain even now. Very cold. And Ganga, Alkananda, very flowing very, very fast. Also, yesterday we went to the cave. Remember we were telling about the appearance of Ekasi Devi in a cave. So I'll probably send you a video about that. It's amazing. So Saraswati also appears and disappears right here in this place. Badrinarayan, and front of that there is next to the temple there is a hot water spring. This is almost 14,000 feet high, very cold. Still hot water comes. That's where people take bath. One reason is why you may wondering how come. See, the fire consumes everything, right? Whatever you put it in the fire, it may be pavitra, apavitra, auspicious, inauspicious, pure, impure, you know, it burns everything. So, when somebody puts impure things, right? So, the question comes, well, what will happen to the fire god, Agni? So, fire god, he feels to become free from that, it's like a not a good thing, right? Suppose if we given a bad thing, how we feel. So same way, the fire Agni approached Lord, the sages and Narmuni and so the Lord. So he said, you go to Badrinath, you serve there. So Agni, the fire god himself is there, and his service is, if he is there, he is very hot. So yeah, that kunda made very hot, People take bath, and also it is so hot he can put rice in a towel, clean towel, and put it in that water. It becomes cooked. You don't need anything else. So it's so hot. So that way the Agni is also serving. Mostly here comes exalted devotees, yogis, and this temple will be closed for 6 months a year. It started on the Akshaya Tritiya, and then in October sometime they close it. For 6 months it is closed down because no one can come here. It's all closed, ice, snow on the roads, Only nearby the Chinese border, army stays there somehow. Amazing thing is, after 6 months, the pujari goes down to what he call Joshi Mutt, one of the mutt started by Shankaracharya, poor mutt. There is a nursing temple there also. He takes the Seva Vigraha, there. That day they will do puja, everything they will do. When they come back 6 months later, the ghee lamp will be still burning. It's amazing. There will be fresh flowers here and there, as if someone has done the puja, or doing puja every day. Right? So once these people leave, it is believed that Narad Muni and all devatas come and do puja here. So talking about Uddhava, we're talking about Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th canto, is basically Krishna instructed Uddhava. Very, very important for the sadhakas. Now, 29th, last Thursday was the appearance day of Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj. And then 5th October is Vijayadashmi. Madhvacharya's appearance day. Madhvacharya also came here. Then 6th is Papankusha Ekadasi. Then Raghunath Das, Raghunath Bhatt Goswami, Krishnadas Kaviraj, Chiloba. Then people would start Dwadasi, Kartik Vrata, Damodar Vrata, Bhuja Vrata, Niyama Seva, start from there. 9th October is Purnima. Radha Krishna, Shardiya Vatya. 9th October to 8th November is the Kartik. Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj, an amazing personality. Gurudev always had a nice memory about him. Especially publications. Whenever new publications comes, that Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati appointed him as chief editor. He was putting out even daily news, newspaper, transcendental newspaper. Wow, amazing. Even to think there was such a newspaper every day. In those days of no computer, no electricity, wow, mind-boggling. So you can imagine. See, I might have told you, but typesetting. If there is a mistake, you have to go and look and then replace that. Wow. One time, Vaman Maharaj, was trying to do his finger was injured in that printing press. Param Gurudev was very concerned, took personal care of it. So it is very tedious. Nowadays, you do on a computer, even then, we are so basically compared to those, we are very lazy. It seems like, wow, in spite of harsh weather, no facilities. How Bhakti knows Thakur published so many books. Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, how he used to travel. So we should think like that, we should think of them and how they dedicated, because of their dedication, they're showing us the path. We are protected. We are very fortunate. That's what it shows up in 11th canto, Bhagavatam. Advanced age, 86, I had an opportunity to have his darshan. Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj. In his class, Bhagavatam, Gurudev class, he does not see who is there, who is not there. Distinction. Also, expert on DT installation, Archana, So one time somebody commented, "Oh, he's only Kanishta Vaishnava." No, some people are there always. You know. But anyway, his reaction was, he's teaching us. When somebody, like this instruction of these 24 gurus we were talking, how we should lead, what we learn from these, this Avadhuta, Dattatreya, from these 24 gurus. Moon, the sun, earth, water, even a prostitute, even a bee from his own body, they are that. So, Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami, when somebody said, he was so happy. Oh, someone, they are calling me as at least Kanishta Vaishnava. So, at least they are calling me, putting me in, Vaishnava category. Even if it is Kanishta, it's okay. So I'm so proud, so happy. So that's how this works. He is published so many books. Bhaktidaita Madhav Maharaj also put him in charge of his monthly publications. So many wonderful things. That. So we pray till lotus feet. For his blessings. One time he was taking care of the deities. Gopinath, Gopinath. And in the night he felt chilly, shivering, like that. Then Lord is telling, see, you forgot to give me blanket. Like here, this is very cold here, So blanket. So he got up, took a bath, and then went and did that. After doing that, putting back the blanket, close on the deity, he's shivering, everything like that. So, one time there was an incident, maybe in Surabaya. Like when he was doing service to Jagannath Subhadra, the pujari, and by accident or something, touched Balaram, Baladev. Baladev complained, he kind of did that. Then Maharaj took him away from the service. It's, you have to be very careful. That's why after, like I was telling, this Shodasa Upachara, 16 types of Upachara, at the end we have to ask forgiveness. If anybody guest comes, the beginning itself and the end, especially at the end at least. Oh, you have come, to my best of ability I might have done to please, but there will be lapses and I might have even offended you. Please forgive me. Coming from our heart. Same way our the deity worship. Same way before you take to bed. Actually, you should ask Lord, oh Lord, whatever service I have done, even chanting isn't sir, right? In chanting also, we have to feel that the name is not different from Krishna, right? So we should be softly said. That feeling should be there, Name itself is Lord Himself. So we should be soft. So end of the day, we have to pray. So deity is the holy name, I must have mistreated, misbehaved, offended, ill-treated, so many ways, knowingly, unknowingly. So we have to ask forgiveness. Otherwise, that seva aparad will turn into nama aparad, So it's like different kind of anarthas, contaminations. One is the our own Swarupa Brahma. Then Asatrushna, Aparada, and Udaya Daubanya. Swarupa Brahma, meaning our own Swarupa, the form. Meaning we really don't know our Swarupa, Jiva. Our Jiva is what is our Swarupa. Sometimes, most of the time, we identify our gross body, subtle body. Not the Atma, the soul, living soul. So that is an illusion. We are thinking that I am this body or I am the subtle body. That is an illusion. So these are called contamination, unwanted. Then Paratattva, the Supreme Lord. Oh, he may not be there, he is there, or we don't know his form or what is it. Then Sadhya Sadhana. What is our practice? What should we be doing? Sadhana, What is the best sadhana? Many people go for karma yoga, jnana yoga, they're all useless. That's what Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th canto, Krishna is telling to do. Krishna also told same thing to Arjuna. So, sadhya sadhana. What is our goal? What we want to accomplish? See, it's clearly said, this human body is very rare. When Lord created so many things, other living entities were not happy because with those bodies we cannot raise this question. So that's why He created this human body where that inquiry can be made. Even though it's short-lived, we have to like in the Lord telling Uddhava about in the 24 Gurus. He's telling about the moon. What he learned from the moon. Moon is going through so many stages, from full moon to new moon. But the moon himself does not get affected by that. So same way, we are also from birth to death. We are going through so many changes, is it not? Baby, small boy or girl, then there are so many changes. Youth, middle age, then old age, and then. So those, even though the changes are happening, we should not get influenced by that. Oh, I became old, I'm this, that, you know. So that's for the body, you know. Not to the soul. So from the moon, this is what I learned. Is how to progress in bhakti. In Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Leela, you know, Mukunda's son, Raghunandan. One day he was asking, "Oh, Mukunda, I have one doubt." Sorry, Raghunandan, is your son or you are his son? You know? Raghunandan was very advanced in bhakti. Remember in the past time, he was giving laddu to deity, you know, Gopal. And he was eating, you know, he was crying, "Oh, please take it." And his father came and then the deity stopped at it after laddu, you know, you can still see in his hand. So he was very advanced, even though he was a small boy. He was initiated first. So then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is asking, "Tell me clearly." Then Mukunda is telling, "Oh Lord, what you are saying, I'm not his father. Actually, I'm his son." So bhakti should be predominant. You know, is more advanced. You know. So like that, the sadhya. There's so many kind of sadhya, you know, paths, but bhakti. So we did not know that, or not sure. So that's why it must be very clear. No doubt in that. And Maya Tattva. What is this Maya? Lord's illusory potency. How to not get entangled. This is every second, every minute, you know, this is our question. Recognizing this is Maya, this is Bhakti. We have to please Krishna. You know. To please Krishna, we should do things. Otherwise, not. You know. So that unwanted thing, you know, Sarupa Brahma. So bhakti should be formal. Then Asatrishna. You know, desire, you know, like you're thirsty, you know, for wrong things, for unreal things. We are thirsty for unreal things. Asat. So what are those? Says we have a desire, or we have, you know, want to laukika, mundane things, We want to acquire, we want to enjoy. Or Swarga, Indra's planet. Oh, we can enjoy there, this and that, Then Ashtasiddhi, 8 kind of siddhis, this way, this way. Then Mukti, liberation. So these are all Asat Trishna, meaning unreal, thirsty, unreal, thirst. Why unreal? They are not real. This Laukika thing, like Bhagavatam is keep telling, we keep telling the same thing. The soul has no relation with this body. Then how it will have relation with the extension of this body, So, so if you are feeling thirsty for related to this body, is asat, is not real, because it is not eternal. So, but you have to have this body. See, don't get it wrong. You have to maintain the health body, You have to. So, what to do? You have to accept things. You have to take prasadam, food, right? But take it such a way, not without attachment. Oh, it needs a little more salt, little more sweet. Once you offer it to the Lord, without. Because sweetness, saltness is just on top of the tongue. Okay, don't get carried away. So much discussion. Oh, there's so much things. Like we will see how this Avduta is telling about this. Satrishna. This is unwanted. Then aparadas, this what we are talking. That's also 4 types. Towards Krishna, towards the holy name of Krishna, and also towards the deity, Krishna's soul, and also other living entities. Towards Krishna, Krishna's name, towards deities of Krishna, and then other living entities. Okay. We should not give udvega, uneasiness to anyone. That's why I ask forgiveness. Even if you have not done anything, ask for it. And we have to forgive, okay? Vaishnava is, or one who wants to in the path of Vaishnava. We are going in the path of Vaishnava. We will be willing to forgive and also ask forgiveness. Even though you have not done anything. Knowingly, unknowingly. Even if we do unknowingly, is a problem. So, so this is what, Then, Hrudaya Draupali, meaning weakness of the heart. That's also 4 kinds. Tucha Sakti, we have Asakti, in very puny things. So, like Prahlad Maharaj, his prayer is that, Oh Lord, let me not have any attachment to the objects of this world. Attachment to this object of this world is actually is very low, tucha asakti. You should have attachment to the things connected with the Lord, Vaishnava. Fully. This is our prayer. Oh Lord, he is praying, oh Lord, Swastistu Vishwasya Kalaha Prasidatam. Dhyayantu Bhutani Shivamito Manascha Badram Bhajata Dadokshane Aveshatam no Matirapi Ahayati. Says, oh Lord, let there be auspiciousness to the whole world, everywhere. Let all cruel people give up their cruelty. Let everyone think of doing good, bringing auspiciousness to others. Let my mind be not attached to anything of this world, but only your Nama Rupa Guna Lila related. And then Nishkam, without desire for fruits of intelligence, immersed in me. So, this weakness of heart is tucha, we are attachment, mundane things too much. Of course, he needs something, you see, we are dual, meaning we are in this body, but we are not the body. So you need things you have to maintain the health and all that. Because to do sadhana, just enough to do sadhana, we accept without attachment. And then putinati, forbidden things, we should not engage in forbidden things. Then enviousness, master. Oh, see, this is what Uddhava, Lord Krishna is telling Uddhava through this Avadhuta, Dattatreya, to King Yadu, Master enviousness. And then Pratishta, recognition. Oh, I'm this, I'm that, demanding recognition, honor, manipulations, whole world is like that. The relation breaks down because of this thing, desire for Pratishta. Oh, you see, want to be recognized. That is Pratishta. So that we have to give it up. Actually, we are servant, Jiva, but we want to be in some position, when you become centered about this body, subtle body, these counts. See, president, vice president, professor, different designations, Oh, I have this designation. But one day happens, whatever designation you have to retire, right? Even then you put retired president, right? Still that, especially movie people, who have public If one is famous as movie people, or I think anything, and how long they will be on that rating famous? Maybe 6 months, a year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year. Then what happens? Nobody cares. They will forget. But the person will be thinking, oh, I was known like that. I was known like this in the dream, everything. It's very difficult to give up that attachment, that feeling. Oh, I was so famous this way. Now, even though you are nothing, uh, attached to that, you know, even though nowhere else, but in your mind, you get stuck. It's really bewildering. I've seen it, This one vice president of the company, If you are vice president, he was very well known, he was, welcomed, and so many people, this and that. And for some reason, he has to resign. Then in his mind is the same thing. Oh, how people used to welcome me from the airport, from this, that, they used to honor me and all that. All that is gone, but in his mind, very difficult to give up. Attachment to that designation, to those things. So then how will we attach? See how we will remember Lord. So this is what it is. Why these are all unwanted? Because at the time of death, we have to leave this world. We are not, staying forever. So if we are attached to this world, then that remembrance will come. See? And that's what we become. Bharat Maharaj, he remembered small deer. Oh, my dear, dear. And what? He remembered deer and then he became a deer. But luckily, the bhakti that he did does not get destroyed. Because bhakti is nitya, eternal. Okay? Does not get destroyed. Anything related to this body, our subtle body, get destroyed along with this body. Right? So that's why even in the form of deer, he continued his bhakti. He did not forget. He realized, oh, made a mistake. So he did not associate with any other deers. He didn't want to look for any soft green grass. He was looking for dry grass. See, the deer was a bhakta, devotee deer. Other deers looking for soft green grass, right? Have you come across any deer looking for dry grass everywhere? So not attached. So same way we have to be. We have to be. This Avadhuta, Dattatreya gives this example. Deer also as a guru. Because deer, get attracted to some sound. And they will catch. So attached to the very dangerous. That's why, I'm begging all of you, please, every day, at the time of retirement, taking rest, we review our life of the day. Who we are, our goal, and so asking forgiveness from the Lord, from others, and forgiving others. Even though they may not ask forgiveness, you should forgive. So that way people become free. There will not be any blockage of the energy. You understand? So this is what he's teaching us. Now, Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami, he was very happy. Wow. They called me. He did not take it negative. See, he took it as positive. This is what we have to learn. Don't take anything as negative in your life. Even though it may look like, wow, Krishna sent us, Guru has sent us, told us, see the background and see as an opportunity, actually it is in vision, nothing is good or bad. Understand? In one sense, this whole world, our body is only bringing us suffering. Okay, there's no doubt about it. In spite of that, don't take it as negative. Take it positive because you got this human form of life. Appreciate that. So happy. So now I can think. I can discriminate. I can see, inquire. Like we were telling, at the same time, like imagine this moon going through, so things changes in our body. We should not get. After all, our pure identity is this one, servant of the Lord. Then Surya also. Surya, what you learned? A sun absorbs and then makes the rain, right? Clouds. And then it also discharges. Sun is not, that's why what did you learn from the sun? Is learn even though the sun is touching the water, becomes cloud, and then released, but is not identifying itself. Is not getting immersed in it. See, what happens is, suppose you are a manager or a software or whatever, right? Manager or assistant manager or whatever, may be working. If you get involved totally in it, immersed in it, then when you leave the work and thinking about that. So even though you left the body, you left your workplace, but because you are thinking of what has happened in the workplace, are you still in the workplace or you are going to the home or house? Suppose you are in the house, but you are thinking about what this happened, that, then you are in the home or in the workplace. See, this is what called abhinivesh. Even though we left that, we are still identifying ourselves. So this is what you learn. Surya does not get involved. Oh, right, water, absorbing water, then research, giving up. Is not uh, uh, attached to the water as in the cloud or feeling pain. Oh, water went away. Not like that. Abhinivesh. See, one time there were two rabbis, right? In New York, they met after a long time. Both were they went through the jail, right? Uh, Holocaust, make it too much, but things have happened even worse than that. So one rabbi said, after 40, 50 years later, they are moving. How are you, Rabbi? Oh, I'm okay. I'm doing well. What the other one? How are you? I'm okay, but those people, they put so much trouble for us. They gave so much trouble, so much pain for us. The other Rabbi, that was 40, 50 years ago. They're thinking about that now. That means you have not left even though you're out of the prison, concentration camp, you are still in the concentration camp. You understand? So that is imprisonment in our mind, So that kind. Then is telling from the from his body. This human body is always giving dukkha, suffering. It is producing, and then it is destroyed also. So this body is teaching us renunciation and then discrimination. It's teaching us. That's why he is my guru. Why this body eventually will be eaten by like jackals or dogs, or by the bacteria, or it will be get burnt. So but this is very precious. See, in one thing like that, don't get it wrong. Negative, negative, negative. Actually, you should go both negative and also positive. Negative is this, okay? Positive is wow. Only in this form of life I can discriminate. I can inquire. Now, what is my goal should be? That coming to becoming a devotee. Trying, you can get bhakti, devotion only in this body, human form of life. Devatas, no chance. Other lower species, no chance. Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maitri. They are engaged in these four things: food, acquiring food, worried about food, Nidra, sleep, fear, other living entities, much more fear. We also have, because of ignorance, because of identification, if we have a animal feeling, then when we will have the fear. No. No. Ahara nidra bhayam maituna, the sexual engagement, So looking for partner, this and that, this is engaging in sex activities, So these four things, if we are also do like that, then we are not human being, not a pashu. Yeah. Even though look like animal, man, we are animals. Because there's the four activities animals does, but human is supposed to not do these four things, but higher purpose. What is our, who actually Atma, platform of Atma, So, so ordinary jivas, right? The jiva, living entities, go through so many difficulties and then they attain wealth. From that wealth, they always trying to bring happiness and then enjoyment to this body, along with the wife, husband, children, so many things, house, relatives, all that. When our duration of life is coming, then what happens is this, like a tree, to produce other trees, similar one, it will create seed. Then what happens? It creates seeds and then the tree dies, right? So same way, to create another body, another body, doesn't have human body. That seed-like things, in our case is what? Karma, action already. We create karma. We do. Then through that karma, what happens? We are creating, we are planning for another body which brings only suffering. See, the, the, the seed that humans are creating is what? This karma, and according to that, we take another birth, right? That's what it means. We are creating, rather than planning, we are helping, we are creating another body like this, which will bring only, not necessarily human body, suffering, and then that's how we are being engaged in this flow of samsara. Here in Badrinath, if you see how the Ganga flows, like that, we are very, very fiercely flowing in the flow of samsara. Right? So, this is what he learned. And also, he's telling, okay, how, suppose there is a husband who has many wives, okay? This Avadhuta is giving this example. Suppose there is a husband, Gruhastha, so many wives. Then what do these wives, different wives do? They want to attract the husband towards them, right? That's what they'll be doing things. Oh, I need to attract him this way, that way, this way. Same way, our tongue, right? Then our thirsty, our genitals, our skin, our tummy, our here, nose, then our vision, chanchala also, meaning unsteady, unsteady vision, our not steady, looking this way, this way, this way. And why it is doing like that? It wants to attract, get that, like this. So what he's telling is, you understand this simile? How different wives trying to attract him, the husband. Same way, we are also attracted. It is eyes, unsteady eyes. Going, looking for nice things. So, tongue going for very palatable things like that. All our indriyas, senses. Um, so that's why this Guru Rupi Deha, and this body is like a Guru. So we have to give some food without attachment. So that is the service to this Guru-like body. Why this is good? Because through only this body we can attain bhakti, right? If we had like a big body, where is the chance? Of course, very rarely. So pig has no chance. So we have this human body. Through this body, we can obtain. So we treat it as a guru without attachment. The needs of this body is there. We have to fulfill that. So this tongue is going towards the very palatable thing, is that, and the thirst for water, the genitals for the meeting, ladies thing towards sex, then the skin, then the tummy, our stomach, and then ear. The skin wants to splash very soft thing. Our stomach towards food, for lunch or dinner. Then the ear wants to hear very sweet words. Then the nose wants to hear very nice smell. Wants to smell it. Then this unsteady eyes going for beautiful things. So like this, all these senses of, working senses and the knowledge gathering senses, they are carrying away this body to low, other patan, to fall down. So that's why when the Lord created from the Achintya Shakti, He's created the trees, birds, frog, and snakes, so many things. He was not happy, But when he created this human form of life, because Brahma Sakshat, you can realize Bhagavan, right? Like Anuj Prabhu has come, I was with him in this trip. So he's really stressing all the time. Human form of life is there. Now, don't waste even a second. Chant. You know? So it is very useful. That's why we are very, very fortunate to have this human form of life. Don't get it wrong. But don't get attached to this body. Oh, I'm this beautiful, this, that, I'm, spending time and then absorbed in this body activities, needs of this. Then the time is going by and then, so that's why I'm reminding, otherwise don't get wrong. Oh, he's always talking like this. you know, um, you know. So when Lord created this human form of life, we became very happy. Because why? He wants to make everybody happy. See, this is what I ask people. Everybody had their forefathers, is it not? Grandfathers, great grandfathers. What do they want? Oh, let my grandchildren, great grandchildren suffer, always crying. Is that their desire? No. Same way, the creator of this world never wanted all of us to suffer. Okay? You see. So if we are suffering, it is only our fault, Can we, can we find fault in great grandfathers? They never desired great children should suffer like that. So that's why after so many lives, by some fortune, he got this very human body, which is very difficult to get, even though it is not eternal, even though the death is there. As long as this body is not died, death is not destroyed. Before that, we become intelligent with discrimination to obtain most auspicious things. We should try, because this enjoying tendency of enjoying these objects of the senses, you obtain in all the different species. This human body is temporary in a sense. What? When you take birth, the death also follows the birth. Whatever takes birth has to die. Whatever dies, it has to take birth, right? So this Avadut is telling Yadu, please think about this, meditate on this, what I'm saying. Because of these teachings, I learned, even though they were not instructing gurus, okay, he observed them and he learned these things. So I'm very happy. Says my ankar, false ego is completely finished, not there. False. So So this Avadut was very, very happy, contented. Same way when he learned Yadu Maharaj, he also put into practice what he learned from this Dattatreya. And then he also achieved success. Success meaning what? In this, during this, having this body itself, he got disconnected from this world. See, you understand? But if we wait, if we don't do disconnection from this world now, we will be disconnected anyway one day, okay? With a painful thing. Again, we have to come back. So if we disconnect as within this body, then we don't feel any pain. Willingly, right? In other words. Otherwise, even though you want to, actually, Garuda Purana, maybe next time. See, the whole world will become devotees. They have to do just one thing. They have to teach these universities about Garuda Purana. It brings so much. Actually, maybe we should write one. Something like that. Bringing reality. And also consequences, action and reaction. Responsibility. We act irresponsible. Like trees, we go and chop it up. Do we think, oh, tree is going to feel pain when you pluck a leaf, or a branch, cut off a branch? Oh, it feels pain. No, you don't care. We throw things on the floor. Suppose if somebody throws something on us, don't we feel offended, feel pain? Oh, there's that, right? So we should be sensitive in every act. Oh, I should not cause pain, in thought, word, or deed, right? Others. Even in our thoughts, or words, or in our own action. Not mundane way, thinking that the Supreme Lord is there. This is what the ultimate Bhagavad Tattva, Bhagavad Dharma is. So then we have no competitors. We don't exploit others. Oh, he's low. We don't say that. Because if you think you are the lowest of low, everybody, then where is, and then enviousness. Oh, he is so much, he has so much. When you really understand the relation of this body, no things of this world as related to Atma, then what is the point having hundreds of cars? Why we are envious of him? Oh, so much. Look at, he has 100 cars. So much wealth, billionaire. Because Atma has no relation. You see? So that way, disconnection, So this is what the real Bhagavatam Dharma is. This is what our Ekadasi also teaches. Now, Chaturmasya, this is third Chaturmasya. Fourth one is Kartik Mas is coming. So this is what we have to, not teaching us this. Ekadasi. Now in this cave, like I will send that picture, it's really amazing, again, I might have told many times, but just remaining ourselves, in other words, Ekadasi as a praman, yeah, evidence that it happened. What the scripture is telling. She appeared in this cave. The cave is still there. And there, Lord gave him the bones to Ekadasi Devi. She asked, see, she was not asking anything for us. Oh Lord, if anybody does this devotion, restrain from food, maybe sleep, oh Lord, let their all, difficulties go away, let them get devotion. So, by your mercy, I have become Sarva Vigna Vinashini. All kinds of difficulties in their path, get destroyed. And Sarvadain, whatever they want. So Ekadasi is both. See, sometimes we need material things also, because we have to maintain this body. Whatever, just yes. But if you are struggling even to get bare minimum, then how we are thinking of bhakti? You get the point? So if all your time just goes by just bare minimum, then how we can do bhakti? That's why this Ekadasi will take care of that. You get enough without any difficulty. So you engage in the bhakti, and also it gives you ability. Your discrimination grows, I becomes strong. Even though difficulties will come, you have the ability, feeling that, oh, I can overcome. Your amount of fear will come down gradually. See, the main thing is the fear. Okay, why? Many diseases actually they're all mental, start from mental and then manifest in the physical. Fear. So how to overcome fear? Two ways. Okay, it, do ekadasi, fear will go away. We are, 11 senses come control. Actually, 11 senses we engage in the service of the Lord. Just once in 2 weeks. Other
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, Dandavat Params. Sorry about that. I think Gurudev lost his signal, so we'll just wait for him to come back. Thank you, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Gurudev, Dandavat Params. You're on mute, Gurudev.
Yeah, thank you. So, sorry for the disconnections. uh,
No problem.
no problem. So, was telling about this Ekadasi, um, how she manifested herself, you know. Upon Ekadasi. I'll send that video. Then the coming is the Papankusha Ekadasi on 6th October. So Papa Ankusha, sin, it will destroy all sins. Even if most sinful person, if he follows this, he will be, it doesn't have to enter Raurava Naraka, very, very Maha Narak, meaning most, suffering by the Yama. He can enter Vaikuntha. So, somehow we have to inspire, In this human form of life, we can do Ekadasi. Knowingly or unknowingly. So we should engage others or do this. Don't don't give up this. See, this is I was keep telling this. Inspire them just to do one fruit only, one day. Oh, so healthy. You will not have this gas problem, this problem. Try it. How you feel great about next day. Because everybody has a health problem, right? you know. So the best medicine is actually fasting. If you say complete fast, they will go bizarre. Oh, how is it possible? So just only fruit, like that you can inspire, and if they do, they get credit so much. See, they feel once that is over, their feeling after that is so good, They recognize, oh, I no longer have that fear, I have ability to face the world issues like that. They will not feel feeling of helplessness. Helplessness is closer. You know. So this is the power of this. So something we have to give up. Sankuchita, we have to lessen it. No, this is what this Chaturmasya is all about. Our needs, we have to lessen, just enough. And then we should not lessen the bhakti also, okay? Yeah. If we lessen this attachment, this world, our attachment should increase on the other side. If you make both less, that's no good, okay? That is lose, okay? So, win-win, increase our bhakti. That's why in the entire Chaturmasya, and also especially during Kartik, we recite the Damodarashtakam, because Damodarashtakam is eternal, related to Krishna, right? Pastime is eternal, So, and this can be done any day or even every day, no problem. Our Param Gurudev is saying, Bhakti Prajnankesha. No, not only just Kartik, you can do in entire Chaturmasya, and also every day. If we do with a pure bow, he says, if we sing that, then Lord himself, Damodara, will become very pleased. Will be pleased. So please him, Damodara. She is very happy. Damodar is very eager to hear his own Leela, in different ways, different people. It's not that tired. Oh, million people are saying this. I'm getting, Lord is not like that, Our mundane people like that. Oh, okay, you are telling the same thing. You are acting like what they call it, like a sound box, like a discuss, playing same thing. Lord is not like that. He relishes. He becomes very happy. We are sacrificing certain time to glorify him. Oh, others are also telling, not like he's so kind, so kind, so happy. He is not judging, he's not judging. So if he's pleased, then Radharani is also be pleased. Why we are doing this Damodar Ashtak? Because if Damodar is pleased, Radharani is pleased. So both are pleased. So our goal in Gaudiya Sangha is to please both. So this is eternal thing. And also that's why in the Haribhakti Vilas it says that it is said during Kartik month we have to do this. This Damodara Ashtakam, it appeared in Padma Purana, Narad Muni and Shaunika. Description. Satyavrat Muni is telling this. And Sanatan Goswami is telling in his Tika, in his discussion, that this stotra, this recital is Nitya Siddha, meaning eternally liberated. So it has been brought out by Satyamuni, Satyavrata Muni, now. It doesn't mean that before that it was not there or it will not be there, He happens to bring it out. But this stotra is Nitya Siddhi, eternally liberated one. And this stotra, this description, glorification, attracts Damodar Krishna. And to attract him, it is capable of attracting. It is samartha, meaning capable. It will attract. So, because of that, we have to do that. And also in this one, in this Leela, Lord is demonstrating what? Bhakta adinata, meaning yes, comes under the control of devotee, fully. He is unimaginable power, right? Supreme Lord, Master of all universe, controlling everything, but still he comes under the control of a devotee. Even though he's the most powerful person, he has everything. There is no need to come under anybody, but he comes under control. A devotee, Parama Manohara, and also is very, very beautiful, very refreshing, very, imagine yourself, okay, if somebody tries to bind you, okay, how do you feel? Yeah, so much anger, this, that, wow, why, right? Because you feel helpless this way, that way, feeling, oh, what will happen? Imagine, right? What about the Lord? And he accepted it. Because that was done with love and devotion. Because Krishna was telling, he was, mommy, you are doing, mother, you are doing this way. Maybe I will run away to the forest. She's scolding him. You, Bandar ka bandhu, a relative of the monkeys. So you should go and stay with monkeys. Then he is telling, okay, mother, if that is what's the case, I will go to the jungle. I will stay with the monkeys in the trees. Then mother is worried. You, what if it does this? I'm alone in the house, nobody is there, and I have to do so many chores. Then what I should do? That's when she said she had no other option than binding it. That way he will not run away himself. And that way she can also do the chores of the house. So even though he was bound, what did he do? He elevated those two Yamalarjuna, right? Arjuna trees, he destroyed them. Those two people, he delivered them, see. So even though he's bound, it doesn't mean that, he cannot do auspicious things, Whatever he does is auspicious. Whatever he does is for bringing happiness. To remove, those two trees, in the form of two trees, they were suffering. Kamalarjuna, right? Manigreva, So he delivered them. Because what? Remember, Lord, Narada, oh, my devotee has given word. I have to fulfill his word. I have to make his word come true. You understand? So, like that, this is very, very amazing pastime. So time is up. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo. Hare Krishna. Any questions?
Dhanabad.
No.
Dhanabad. Pranam. Gurudev, you talk about fear, and you said there's two things that you can do to rise above fear. One was doing Ekadasi, but the other one you missed the point after the disconnection happens.
Oh,
You didn't get to continue.
you have to remember, we have to chant one who has no fear, right? Abhaya,
Sure.
Abhaya Charanaravindare. Supreme Lord has no fear, right? So if we think of him who has no fear, then we also get that quality, fearlessness. No? So,
And
two
the
things.
next thing is, you said if you want to be a to teach the world to become truthful and to follow Krishna, you have to teach. But you mentioned a book. What was the name of that book?
No, the Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th canto, especially 11th canto, no? For the sadhakas, for the practitioners, Krishna, very detailed, is telling, how a practitioner, how a person who obtained human form of life should conduct his life in this very rare, opportunity. See, getting a human form of life is greatest opportunity. Okay, think this is the greatest opportunity. So then you will not feel enviousness or low or this anything, because and then this is also greatest opportunity. It has also limited time. We don't know how long we will be in this body. So we should drop all thinking, about others. Oh, she's like tell like that, tell like this, tell like this. Our time, engage our time fully to bring most auspicious things to ourselves. And that is possible by this bhakti yoga, So that's why we were talking about this 11th canto talks about Krishna telling Uddhava, how this Avaduta, saw this 20, he accepted 24 gurus, moon, earth, like that. So we can accept anything, reminding us our true position, So we don't judge others, So we remind, they're all reminding, oh, my position, true position. Wait a minute, I should. So that way, they all remind us to remember Krishna. See? So this is the teaching, They're all reminding us. They are not our competitors. Okay. I don't have to feel fear about them. They are my friends. They are my well-wishers. Even somebody comes with a gun to shoot at me, consider them as well-wishers. And that will change them also.
Yeah. Because of the positive thinking. Gurudev?
11th canto. Any other question?
Yeah, actually, I should be coming December.
Vancha kalpatarubhyascha krupa sindhubhya patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Pranams to everybody. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, Dandavad Pranams. Thank you for staying on to the program. So we will move on. Sorry, Gurudev's network is slow, so he's still just on. So next on the program, you will have Jugala Kishora Didi to sing Narsimha Dev Stuti. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Dhanav, dear devotees. August Shikaranga. Namaste Narasimhaya Paladaladaine Hiranyakashipo Vakshaha Shilatankanakalae